So the volume on tokenized stocks is actually exploding, about $800 million per month volume currently. And that means that some of these stocks that you can see here are so volatile as just a normal crypto meme coin. And I thought this was the time to talk about it. This channel is all about trading, so whether we're trading crypto, whether trading commodities, whether trading stocks, doesn't make a big difference. The S&P is making new all-time highs. Silver just overtook Nvidia as the second largest asset, right below gold. So in this short update, I'm going to talk about gold, silver, MicroStrategy, and some of the relevant information when it comes to commodities and stocks trading. If you don't know who I am, my name is 𝗏𝗏. I do these 5 to 10 minute updates on here on the 100x Club every single day. We did crypto mostly, but because we realized that the market is really there and market is really excited about gold trading, commodities trading, and stock trading, we're jumping on here. So subscribe to the channel and watch out for all these updates, and also watch the daily updates when it comes to crypto on the mornings. Now, let's jump in here. One of the important things that I want to talk about is PPI, which basically is a leading indicator for CPI and customer sentiment and the cost of living. And PPI came in a little bit higher than expected, and Trump has been coming out yesterday and saying that every time the market rallies, the Fed should cut, and that causes a massive uncertainty. Now, that coming in with a higher inflation actually brings up a very interesting point, which is it really that markets need rate cuts, or is it rather markets need rate hikes? Now, Peter Schiff, like it or hate it, he actually comes out and says that immediate rate hikes are needed, and that puts a lot of uncertainty in the market, especially considering the fact that there is almost 0% probability for a rate cut in the next Fed meeting happening on the 28th of January. So all this combined obviously is reading gold to rally and all the risk assets. Whenever something like this happens, risk assets tend to just outperform, and the main reason is because uncertainty is favoring risk assets. So if you look at gold, there are a lot of times, so I also want to put this here, a long time I didn't trade these assets because I didn't really think that I should step outside. I traded for a while and then stepped completely into crypto. But if you want to consider the fact that gold has much more volatility, much more liquidity than crypto, and it's the same asset that you can trade on some of the exchanges that you actually use. For example, you can trade them on Pionex and get a $1,000 sign-up bonus if you use the link in the description. It just makes sense to watch these updates and actually focus on trying to trade these assets with us. So, if you look at this very simple setup on gold, there is again a lot of uncertainty, of course, but finally at least PPI is out. So if you look at this market structure, you want to go into the 15-minute chart and see the market structure. That's the best thing you can do. I mean, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, it's a very clear uptrend. So you can mark it out on the lows and the highs, a little bit of pullback to the main, and then another push. Now, for me, on the 4-hour level, I'd rather trade this on the 15-minute, to be honest with you. I'm going to explain in a second why. But on the 4-hour leg, this is the major area that I'm looking for. That's also 50% of the actual leg. So gold at around 4,459, around 4,450 looks very good for a decent swing position after seeing a confirmation on the lower time frames. But I'm not entirely sure gold is going to get back there, especially with everything that we talked about and every uncertainty increasing. So this is the reason why I actually go down onto the 15-minute chart, and this is why I tell you that it's worth watching these updates every time they come out, because if I look at the 15-minute structure, I can clearly define these levels and then just simply trade as it comes. And in this case, what I'm really looking forward to take a scalp long position is a retracer around 4,600. That's the level that I do think is a very good entry for gold. If you look at the market structure, you have a low, you have a high formed after here, a complete retrace without having a close above there. So this is still a decent pullback. This marks the higher low, and then we have a higher high marked out here with the close above. That basically means that the 50% retrace should happen down to the 4,600 level. And if I see a confirmation, I will update you. I do have a community. It's completely free. It's called the 100x Club. It's on Telegram. There's a link in the description to there as well. And once it happens, I am actually going to take a long position on gold down here at 4,600. I could see this happen. If it doesn't happen and it starts pushing, well, be it. Then I'm going to come back here in a day or two and just update you on what I see happening, and we're going to track the chart. Again, you can trade this on Pionex. It's a non-KYC exchange available worldwide. I do have a bunch of bots set up here as well on crypto, but you can just go here, you just simply click on futures, you go on USDM, and once you're there, you can search XAU or gold. You can search that, or you can also search silver, and it will come up and you're able to trade both of them. Now let's talk about silver. Same scenario. It's very important that I don't want to be the fortune teller here. There is a lot of factors playing in, and there are much more smarter people than I about macroeconomics when it comes to these commodities. But it's very important that the chart always tells you the story. If you've been watching this channel for a long time, you know this. So again, very similar setup here playing out. If I was just playing this here and waited for a 50%, I could have just gone onto the 5-minute chart, see a higher high, and simply trade it. That's the exact same thing that I want to do here. So if I look at this, I mark out the levels. On the 4-hour, silver is going absolutely parabolic. So like, you can also wait. Of course, this is for the heavier, decent size swing positions for the 50% like on the 4-hour chart. This is something that might not pay out for days or weeks or months. So this is something that I don't want to talk about just now, but I can go down onto the 15-minute chart and wait for the 50% leg to actually have an impact here. So what I'm looking for is the following. This is the main structure. You have to consider this, but it didn't come back 50. I am looking for a 50% leg here, or I'm looking for a 50% leg down here. My two areas of entry for gold, for silver is down here at around $90. Again, I want to see a market structure shift, so a 5-minute higher high on silver for me to enter. Or the second scenario is that I want to see a retrace all the way down here somewhere about $88. And that would be, again, $88 market structure shift. That could be my trigger. The same way you can just trade it. SLVX is the ticker. So you can just go on futures, USDM, and get in there. I'm also going to, if you want me to set up bots on these commodities, let me know in the comment section. I am going to set them up for myself, and then I can just share it with you guys, and you can, with a click of a button, copy that. Let's move on to MicroStrategy. So with stocks, when it comes to stocks, there are a lot of things that we could trade, and we are going to talk more and more about them. If you want that, again, let me know in the comment section. S&P is making new highs, and one trade that I found very interesting is the MicroStrategy trade. And I know a lot of people say this and whatever, but there is a reasoning here, which is, one, the MNAV for MicroStrategy, meaning the net asset value that they hold the Bitcoin, is 1.06. It was 3x, meaning the valuation of MicroStrategy was 3 times, the share price was 3 times the amount of the valuation of the Bitcoin they held. It was absolutely obnoxious. But now it came down to 1, which means that they have almost the same valuation. But what is interesting is that if you look here, the market cap of MicroStrategy is actually lower than the market cap of the Bitcoin they are holding. So the Bitcoin reserve, this is in millions, right? So in billion value is 65,000 million. If you look here, the market cap of MicroStrategy is 55 billion or 55,000 million. So there is a big difference here, and that tells me that there is an opportunity to take a long position on MicroStrategy. Now, I am going to set up most likely a bot as well on this. I'm going to let you know in the community, or if we do the same show on Friday, I'm going to let you know on there. But the basic idea here is that I do think that there is a possibility for MicroStrategy to start bottoming out here. First of all, on the weekly level and on the daily level, it's a massive, massive retrace. I mean, if you look at this, this is an obnoxious retrace. Down here about 50% from the highs, 67% from the highs at 460. Now, I'm not expecting this to go all the way back up there, but if you're bullish on crypto in 2026 and you consider the fact that there is a gap to be closed when it comes to market cap of Bitcoin held and market cap of MicroStrategy, I do think this is a great position. So my long, actually, I am going to take a long position here. I do think it makes sense to take a long position here. It's a 14% stop loss down here. You can either take this as a long position with me, or again, I'm going to set up the bot and post it in the community. So these are the main, you can also, as I said, MicroStrategy, you can also trade it on Pinex. These are the main things that I'm looking at right now when it comes to gold, silver. If anything changes, I will let you know in the community and come back here on Friday. If you want these shows and not just crypto daily updates, let me know in the comment section so we can actually bring these every second day, maybe possibly every day. Let me know, and then we'll come back to you. And if you want to actually trade on Pinex and want to gain a $1,000 sign-up bonus, you can check out this here in the description as well and up here. Guys, truly appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.